So today we are outside the stunning town of Corfinio, and I have got a villa that is just going to blow you away. Just wait while you see this one. So today we are back in beautiful Corfinio. I have done one video I think from here in the past, but it's a great place, and I'm actually going to use this intro for a couple of videos, so apologies if you've seen this before. You can jump straight to the property if you've already seen this this intro. So Corfinio is ideally located. I'm walking out onto this road purely because 5 minutes in the car in that direction is Raiano, and 5 or 10 minutes in the car in this direction is the motorway. Oh, you're heading out towards the motorway. There's also Popoli down here. I don't know if you can see the mountains coming through. I'm sure you can. The cloud is lifting, and it's just a beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. So public transport. There is a bus service. And a couple of bars, as you can see. There's a few people around this morning. I want to show you a little bit of the town centre, or the historical centre, because it's quite unique here, and you'll see why shortly when we go underneath the arch. Nice bar in that. Nice to just sit around, isn't it, and watch the world go by. Speaking of sitting around doing very little, here's Domenico, always on his phone. There's the Domenico wave. That means we've got something good for you. So let's have a quick look in this historical centre. And these places just incredible. And they're just stunning. But look at this floor. How amazing is that? I've never seen anything like it. And this is all the way through the historical centre. We'll just have a little walk down there now. Let's have a quick look in this direction. So you can see we're slightly raised up in this historical part. Let's have a look. Let's head down this way. But what an effect these tiles give. Brilliant. Look at the markings on this church. It's closed, unfortunately, otherwise we would have a look in that. I don't know if you can make out these. I'm not very good with Roman numbers, so no idea what date that is, but that's going to be old. But don't you just love this pavement? Look at the streets down here. Really ancient. Just have a little walk around, and then we'll head off to the property. Let's just have a look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This is obviously the council building. I just love when you look down these streets and you see the mountains at the end. Absolutely love it. So this is sold a couple of places in Corfinio, and places that I'm going to use for this video. They're both completely different. One in an ancient palazzo that's been completely modernised, the apartment, and another one an amazing villa. I really like the atmosphere of this. Look at some of these buildings. Look at this one here. This almost looks medieval. How stunning are these places? You know, this is what I love about Abruzzo. I'm going to have a little moment that if you go to lots of other places, you know, Tuscany, and I'm not saying they're not very nice, of course they're incredible places, but the old centres, they're I don't know, the heart seems to have gone from them. They seem, obviously you get little bars and restaurants, which is great when you're on holiday, but I don't know, I like the old centres just as they were originally, as the people still live here. May not be completely full, but it's just not being spoilt by tourism. Even though there's tourists that come here, it's still very genuine. I think that's right to say about all of Abruzzo. And it's just wandering around these places that I love. Wander around these places, then find a restaurant and just enjoy the day without being hustled around with another million tourists. You can do your own tourism. That's my opinion anyway. What do you think? Am I talking rubbish? I know some of you will write that I am. I'm thick-skinned. I'm a Yorkshireman. We can take that kind of criticism. I mean, look at this. Just look at the old Vespa parked up there. Obviously there's a bag of rubbish behind because the bin people will come and clear. So that slightly spoilt the photograph, but how Italian is that? And here there's a B&B that I've been to see before. It's a great B&B down here. They've opened a few different properties. They bought a couple of properties and created a bed and breakfast there. I think it's fantastic. So I'm not going to follow it all the way down, but you're getting the idea of this town, aren't you? You're getting the idea of the historical centre. And it does have all the services here as well, and there's actually a swimming pool not far from here. What a beautiful house that can be used by the public. An outdoor swimming pool during the summer months. I just love it. Look at the mountains poking through there. What do you think? Nice atmosphere. I love it. How many times have I said that? It's stunning. People love that word. But it is. Truly stunning. Okay, so as I say, I'm going to use this video for 2 properties. So if you have already seen this intro, apologies, but skip along to the house. And just be prepared to be blown away again. Okay, we'll start heading off to the properties. Let's do it. Okay, so we've just done the walk where you would get to the town, and it is so simple to get to. And as per usual, somebody strikes up their chainsaw just as I'm talking. Oh, and a dog as well. So I am really excited about this. Not only is it an incredible location, but the properties close by are also beautiful. Here we are in paradise, folks. I'm really excited for somebody with this villa. Few things to finish off, such as adding the gates, but this is the entrance, by the way. But just wait while you see this. And just a quick intervention. People always say to me, it's not wait while you see this one, it's wait until, and I know that. But from where I am from in England, for some reason we say wait while, and I can't get that out of my head. So there you go, just thought I'd tell you that. I'll show you the house in a second. So down here, this track obviously becomes a white track, so this will be for tractors and that kind of thing. Anybody that has land down there. Look at these views. The camera's probably not picking it up properly, but I can see the castle of Popoli and the beautiful mountain ranges, and you can also see towards the Gran Sasso over in this direction. Amazing. Location is just superb. And all of this land here that is all fenced off belongs to the property. So you have quite a large plot of land. I will write in the description how big the plot is, but it's all flat. And loads of olive trees, and apparently the oil you get from here is amazing. And the owner of the property has said that he will happily carry on cultivating, taking the olives, give you some oil. It won't be that you get a lot, but he will do the work. No contracts, anything like that, but he will continue to do it and give you so much oil, and they take the rest, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm at peace. Can you hear that? Can you hear the silence? I'm going to ruin the silence. So imagine, as I said before, this area is really, it's all residential and really nice, and people are not going to come this way because all the rest of the houses are in this direction, so nobody's going to come to the end other than a passing tractor. But imagine that your gates open onto paradise. I'm really excited about this. This is obviously next door, as you can see here, but again, the villas are really nice here. But if you wanted to grow something up against the fence, you can do that with no problem at all. I personally wouldn't. And there's a few houses around you, but everybody's got their own privacy and they're beautiful. Lights up the driveway. Imagine all of this with all the grass cut. That's what he's just told me now, that excuse me, that he's not cut the grass for some reason. They've been picking the olives, but usually he said once the grass is cut, it just looks like a meadow. And hopefully you can see how far this goes down. I don't know if you can see the concrete posts at the end, but it's a fair size. And in the middle here they used to have chickens and things like that, so it's fenced off. I will show you that in a second as we walk around this amazing land. And I just love seeing like the castle in the background. I can just see Popoli. It's beautiful. It's stunning. And so is the villa as well. Obviously next door's home. I just love the way this just winds up. And the other great thing with this property is it's all on one level. There is a basement area that's amazing. You're getting a little sneak peek of the house. I'm not showing it you yet though. It is a modern villa built in 2000s. But it suits this location and land perfectly well. I don't know if you can see through the olive trees. Here is Vittorito. You can see the old town of Vittorito. Just great feeling to be right in the middle, and you're really close. Less than probably about 5 minutes you'll be on the entrance to the motorway, heading off to Rome or heading to the coast. You're ready for a quick look at the house, quick sneaky peek. There it is. That's as much as you're getting. Be patient. So all of this land that's been turned over also belongs. You can see the fence at the end, completely flat. Stunning. Let's have a little walk down the garden. They used to have vineyards growing here, they said. It was the owner's father that lived here. He said, but unfortunately when father passed away, obviously they don't have the time now to sort out the vineyards and things. Obviously there used to be a dog in this part. Chickens apparently were in the other part. And by the way, I think this area, God, look at the mountains behind as well, amazing. But I think this area would be an incredible place to put a swimming pool or something like that. I'm excited. I am so excited. Remnants of the old vineyards, get those going again. Oh, being attacked by a wasp. Obviously some sort of little building, not sure if this is on the documents or if it's just a building that's been thrown up. It looks very fragile, but it's there. Believe me, you don't need any more space once you see what is on offer. Absolutely stunning. Shall we ever walk to the end of the garden? Let's have a look, because it seems to go downhill from there, and I'm guessing there's going to be beautiful views. I put decent shoes on today. It's very warm, but it's not quite flip-flop weather, so I've put proper shoes on. Oh yes, beautiful valley views, amazing. Vineyards of Vittorito down the bottom there. It's great that everything is fenced off. Doing some work on the building at the bottom. Don't know if you can see in this direction. You have Popoli and then Vittorito. Let me see if I can. There's also some sort of irrigation system here as well. That was probably for the land, for the allotment. Can you see Vittorito over there? Hopefully you can. So we're close to We're close to everything. Close to Sulmona. Look at this. Look at your home. Look at your home in Italy. Imagine if all this is grassed over and a swimming pool up there. Just imagine. I may be popping round to yours. Okay, that's the walk through the field. It's good that it's all fenced off as well. Just needs that gate putting on at the start. Okay, we'll pick the video back up from up there. Okay, so that's all the land. We're back up to where the track or where the road starts. So all of this belongs. And the road then winds up to the villa. Obviously this is part of next doors, but you can easily mask that off if needed. But as I keep saying, this property and the one behind are really nice properties. And just look at this place. Sun right in my eyes. Hopefully it's coming out properly. But look how beautiful this is. Loads of outside space as well. Amazing. And I really like these balustrades. Is that the word? Love that old bike as well. Amazing. Let's have a walk around the house from the outside first before we go in there. These are all motorized as well, just to keep the sun out. So we are now, it's obviously end of October, it's 11:30 in the morning, but the garden will have the sun all the time. Obviously in the summertime it will be warm where I'm stood now, but the sun's not quite got us nearly there. The basement areas I'll show you later, because when you go round the back, drop down here, then there's a car garage and everything else. Let's have a quick walk around. So nice, so peaceful. So the main part of the land is in front of the house. There's very little behind, you'll see as we go along. And this track here, this is a communal track, and this goes out onto the road down at the back. But this would have been traditionally before where tractors would have come down and then you come into your land here. So obviously this doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to anybody that has land this side or this side where I am. So everybody else would go as far as their house comes, and then this last piece of greenery, nobody would come down here, because the only person that can come down here is you, and then it's private from those gates. So it may be that in the past it was different owners, different plots of land. So the councils always give people rights of access. It doesn't affect you in the slightest. Look how beautiful this is. I love the finishings as well. Even though this is all cement, you can actually get these painted up. There's clever things you can do, even the pillars. But they've got really nice, they've been done really well. They have the shapes to them. It's just different to the straightforward, sort of straight up and down pillars. They have got a shape to them that gives this place some real style. There must be rooms upstairs as well, or maybe just a little bit of space in the attic. A few fruit trees. This looks like a cherry tree to me. This one is a pomegranate tree. And this one here is some sort of berry. I can't remember the name of these. Are they called juju berries or something like that? Somebody can tell me. I know somebody from the last tour, we showed somebody this last week, or they showed the whole group last week, and they were eating them, so I presume they're still okay. they're still with us. So this is obviously the back of the house. So as you can see, it's a small amount of land at the back, but all that huge land at the front. And again, these villas, they're hid away. I mean, that's over the way away from you. This one here, they've got their privacy, they've got their vineyards and everything else, so it's all very it's also great to have neighbours. Brilliant to be independent, but great to have neighbours. Shutters and everything throughout. Excuse me. This is also a footpath from that from that communal track, as I mentioned. So as you can see, some people keep wood down there, But that's, everybody has access to that, including you, and you would then carry on and go down there. Okay, are we ready to go inside this one? I'll show you around the other side when I do the basement area, which is enormous. Are we ready to go inside? Let's do it. Always feels important going up a few steps to your property. Lovely little porch area. Lots of outside space that I'll show you shortly. It's almost like a ranch. Let's have a quick swing round and close the door for effect. Looking over our kingdom. The mountains are beautiful there in the distance. It will truly be stunning when there's snow on the tops of those mountains as well. But you will get very little snow down here. These are all electric. Obviously the heat of the summer sun will certainly warm us up, which is good to have these things. Are we ready to go inside? Nice front door. And let's head in. So we have a very spacious entrance hall. Beautiful. And then we have, it's almost like a little, I don't know what you call this, like just a little, is this glass? No, you can go, like a little, I don't know, something where you put a nice plant or something. Somebody give me some ideas for that little area that has mirrors around it as well. Just a little focal point. All the services are connected. So gas, water, electric, everything mains, storage, all mains. And I will check with the owners to see about the furniture, but my understanding is that it will be included, but I will double check and I will write it in the description. What I will say as well, as we pass around, I will come up with some ideas as I usually do. But these walls inside are all dividing walls. Because this is a cement property, then the structure is on the outside walls. So the majority, if not all of it, obviously you wouldn't take all the walls down, but if you wanted to make a huge living, kitchen, dining area as soon as you walk in, then potentially you could do that. So let's do the kitchen first. And this is a great size. And thanks, big shout out to Tammy, who bought me this. So I've actually got a laser measurer. How kind is that? Very kind, so at least I don't have to paste things out anymore. So I'll show you the room and then I'll give you a measurement as well. Look how beautiful this is. Making a beeping sound now at this me. And it also has a fireplace, which is great as well. It is a working fireplace, it does work. I've asked the owners, just a normal open fireplace. Very bright in here, it's beautiful. I think the light obviously reflects a lot of the light, so you don't see a huge amount coming from that particular light, but I think a nice brighter light would be better in here. Obviously radiators, everything in great condition. This is a good sized kitchen. I will give you the size shortly. In fact, no, I should probably do it now, shouldn't I? Let's do it. Let's try for the first time. I know people are going to say, why don't you do this before? But I don't know why I don't. I think it's because what am I talking about? I don't know. Just keep going. Here we go. There's the red spot. Let's do it. Let's do the measurement. So this is 4.65 meters by, let's do this, by 4 meters, 4.20 meters. See, I would have guessed that as well. Something's clicking behind me now. Oh, it's the curtain. Kitchen, great quality, great condition, should I say. Marble top. Presuming the fridge is, fridge is in there. So I'm presuming the freezer, yeah, it's in the top there. Can obviously get a bigger one. There's some storage here as well. It's a proper wood kitchen. It's not the cheap wood. Yes, it is. I would say it was built in 2000, so it was obviously new then. So it is 20 years old, but still in great condition. Obviously, you can go out from here, which is really nice, onto the terrace. And again, we have these electrics. See if I can get them working. Oh, there's a light outside. And there you go, look. When the sun comes in, when the sun comes out, should I say, you can add that to protect. Especially in summertime, it's going to be quite hot. But plenty of space to eat out. I will come out and do a full walk around the outside shortly, but I like that little feature. Very nice. Little tap. Nice tiles as well. All these windows have the shutters, the outside shutters, and they all have fly screens. And obviously the windows all double glazed, great condition, brilliant. And as I say, we'll do a walk around the outside balcony once we've done the lounge. Superb, great start. What do you think? So this beyond here is the night area, so we'll do that after. Really like these tiles as well, very nice. And it's the same tiles throughout, apart from some of the bathrooms down there. I understand we have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, so superb. Let's go into the dining and living area, which again, a great size. Beautiful. Now obviously, if you didn't want this dining area, the kitchen, if you just wanted it all lounge, the kitchen is plenty big enough to have dining in there. But I think this works really nice. Apologies if you can hear my my shoes squeaking. Let's do a quick measurement from here. Okay, here we go. Let's get a steady pick up from that. It doesn't want to do it. Oh, here we go. So this is 7 meters 40 by, are you liking this new, I know I should have done it beforehand, but by 4 meters 40. So great size. What I will say as we're walking around is that the owners, I asked a few questions about some of the corners are quite dark. It's certainly not humidity. It's and nothing's coming in, should we say. There's no water coming in. The owner said that it's not been lived in for 5 years and they haven't painted it for a long, long time. Even when so it's just literally needs a good paint. And that's what those are, just in case you see. I like to show you everything, but this place is in superb condition. But it needs to be lived in, it needs to be aired, and it needs to be painted. The owners accept this, and the price, to be fair, easily reflects this. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, stunning room. TV obviously would go in this corner to the left. And these windows are beautiful as well. I love the gold beading on them. Hopefully you can see that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then this balcony wraps around and meets the kitchen as well. Show you this quickly. Or you can actually get access to the back of the house from there as well. So a huge amount of space. This is what I was saying with the concrete pillars. They've still got a design on them and a twist on them, which is really nice. They just need finishing off, maybe painting, or you could maybe add some stone to them, or you can get the antique bricks and stick them to make it look like sort of brick pillars. There's lots of things you can do. These you wouldn't do anything other than clean them off. You could paint them if you want, but even the colour they are, they look fantastic. But this is this wraparound balcony or terrace is stunning. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You really feel that you're somewhere very, very special. And I know that my video won't be picking up the mountain views from here, but the atmosphere is just immense, amazing. I would be tempted Not so much this, I would just cut this back a little bit. But I'd be tempted possibly to top some of these, or maybe move them and put them further away. I just feel like I need to just open up a little bit more. But that's a minor thing. I certainly don't encourage getting rid of trees, but a good snip down, or these olive trees could easily be moved. It's this one that I feel has just gone a little bit. But anyway, that's minor. Superb. Okay, let's carry on the tour. Let's head to the night area. Beautiful mountain views to the backs as well. To the back, should I say, not the backs. Okay, are we ready? Let's head to the night area. Heading down this corridor. That gives us access to the basement, which I'll show you later. Obviously at the door here, beautiful, all quality finishings. You can feel the quality behind everything. And it brings us, we'll do the bathrooms afterwards. Great sized bathrooms. I believe the master bedroom is the one at the end, but this one's quite large as well. But let's see as we go around. This is a huge bedroom actually. Beautiful. I love again all these floors. They're slightly pinky with bits of grey, almost look like marbles. I don't know if that's coming up on the video. But it is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And obviously there's a fair amount of furniture in here, so it's taking up a good amount, but it just shows how big these rooms are. Triple or quadruple, triple window. Part of it's still shut. Let me open that. I feel like I need to fling everything open. Fly screens on here as well. Oh no, how do I get that? There we go. This is Domenico's fault. He should have opened everything up. Well, there you go. You have to see that, don't you? Okay. Let's do a spin round in here. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And let's do a quick measure here. So this is now saying an error. Let's try again. This is 4 meters by, let's go in this direction. Here we go. 4 meters by just short of 5 meters. So these are great size rooms. Hope it's coming across that way. And the views really are stunning. See the mountains while you're laid in bed. Amazing. So I would say this is probably the main bedroom. Let's have a look at the others. This one, they're all doubles. This is possibly, yeah, this is the smallest one, but it's still a double room easily. Quite a lot of furniture in here, and a bookcase, a desk and everything else. Obviously a child's bedroom. Let's just give a quick measurement for this one. So this is 4 meters by, I'm going to guess, about 370. It's 350, nearly there, but it's again a great size. Definitely get a double bed up against there with space for a wardrobe at this side. But obviously this has been a child's room. Again, windows with the fly screens and everything else. Beautiful mountain views out the back there. I'm sure you can probably see the autumn colours are just starting at the top of the mountains. We're now end of October. Today's about 20 degrees again, 21 maybe even more. Beautiful weather. Not even started using our central heating yet. Going to be well into November, I think. Okay, so that's bedroom number 2. Then we have bedroom number 3, which again has a huge wardrobe in it, but this is definitely a double bedroom. Bed possibly against there, or up against there, because it does obviously go back. Doesn't go to the wall here, it goes steps further back. So they've obviously just used this as their exercise room or whatever they've used it for, computer, but this is definitely a great size. And let's have a quick measure here as well. So here we've got 4 meters 20 in this direction by, let's have a quick look again. This is 3 meters 20. So great size. Again, definitely a double. Definitely a double room. And this one has a balcony outside as well, which is quite a good sized balcony. So even though this is not the main bedroom, but it does have this little, well, it's not a balcony, it's a terrace. That's quite nice for guests, I think. I think that would make a nice guest room. You can nearly see Vittorito over there, not quite. Superb. And this obviously looks down to the side, which I'll show you down there in a second. That's the driveway that leads then into the garage around the back. What do you think so far, folks? I just absolutely love this place. Okay, let's do the bathrooms. I would say this one is this is possibly the one, this has a washing machine in here as well, so this is more of a service bathroom, but still in great condition. Let's put some lights on in here. And again, we've got lengthwise 4 meters 20 by 1 meter 75. So great size. Let's say this is where the washing machine is. We have radiator around the back there, WC, bidet, the sink, mirror, a bit of a unit, and then this. Yeah, this is quite a good size. I can get in there with no problem at all. So this is the service and guest bathroom, if you want to say that. Turn that light off. And then this is the main bathroom. Beautiful flooring. Let's get a light on in here as well. It's a light that's going to take a while to come on. And get one over this. That's it. So I asked Domenico to open all the windows and turn all the lights on. Does he listen? So this again, this is going to be 4 meters, which next up, yeah, 3 meters 90 by, let's do this, by 2 meters 13. So a great size. For those of you who don't like baths, you can easily get a shower unit in there. Very spacious this. There's enough room here as well to have some sort of unit or something like that. And it's a jacuzzi bath for those of you who like that sort of thing. Nice size windows again with fly screens and everything else. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Are you with me? Are you following me? Are you bored yet? Of course not. You're sat there with your cappuccino or your glass of wine in hand and just thinking, I wish we were in Italy now. I can tell. Okay, so that's everything upstairs. Are you ready to see the surprises downstairs? Let's do it. Okay, so back from the entrance. This door takes us down to the basement. But it's not a scary basement. It is a... Oh no, there's no light. There must be somewhere, there's light coming from somewhere. Anyway, let's head down here. Now I did speak to the owners because I can smell a little bit of, not damp, but it's because he said the house has been closed up for such a long time. It's been 5 years since anybody lived here. It really does need windows leaving open down here, which you can easily do. And he said that he is going to do that. I'll show you that in a second. But there's so much to what you could down here. So giving you, these are all marble stairs. There's the light. These are all marble stairs. Let me start putting the lights on down here as well, that Domenico's not done for me. He's good like that, isn't he? Anyway. This is a glimpse into how Italians live. So this room here is what they call a taverna, which unfortunately the light is not working at this end. There are two, surely there's got to be, no, that's turning something on, but anyway. So a taverna is where you would have parties, basically, where you would maybe have Christmas, you maybe have Easter. What they usually do is have a huge long table, fireplace, all of that kind of thing, and people just come down here. If you don't want people to come up into your main house, especially if you've got a number of people coming round, and I don't know, you don't want to mess up upstairs. That's usually what they use these tavernas for. And what I was saying before, because you will notice in the corner here, it's certainly not damp, 100% not damp, it's because the place is just left closed. And what needs to happen is this, quite a simple thing, just open the window. There's a fly screen behind, and it's also the same at this side in the garage that I'll show you. Oh, Domenico's found that. Look, he's hiding away. He was there gesturing to me, shall I put the light on? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you just leave a couple of these windows open in the garage. Don't know what he's doing now, he's hiding back. Look, he's following me around. So this room would make, you know, what would you use this for? You could have it as a bit of a studio, maybe somebody wants to sleep down here, an extra bedroom, so that it would never be a bedroom because it's classed as a taverna. But there's nothing stopping you doing what you want down here. So let me get a quick measurement of this room. So we are at 7 meters 50 by 5 meters 20. So a great size. Would you keep it as a taverna? Would you have parties and things like that down here? Imagine in the winter, imagine grilling the meat. That's another reason why they do it. If they're having sort of a barbecue but indoors, you would do it all here. That's the idea. Look at this old radio. That's amazing. So yeah, what would you use this for? And believe me, there's lots more space down here as well. Let's have a quick look at this door, because I don't know where this leads. I think this, oh, it's locked, so it must lead to the outside. I will check that as I go around. Fantastic space. Then we've got another room in here, which I believe I can get to around the other side, but let me, just in case we can't, let me see. Oh yeah, we can. This is huge. All the systems, the electric and all that kind of thing. Big chest freezer. Let's work our way round so it all makes more sense. You can see the structure of this building is incredible. Okay, then we have an enormous garage, and I mean enormous. I mean, this is, so I'm getting the hang of my new laser now, and I don't think even the laser will reach over there. Of course it will. Let's do the width. So this is 5 meters 30 in this direction. It does seem to get narrower towards the bottom. But let's just have a look from the outside. This is the side of the house that we've not seen. So this is the part that runs down the side of the house. And that must be, oh, that's the door that I couldn't work out what it was. I think it may be anyway. This is the garage, all electric shutters, all tiled, and it's got all the, in case rain comes down here, or when rain comes down, there's all the drains all in place. This is superb, absolutely superb. Let me do the length of this garage. Problem is I can't see the red light at the bottom. No, I can't pick a measurement up from that, but there you go. Let me, oh sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Here we go, here we go. So this is 17, nearly 18 meters. Huge. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. All tiled as well, the garage. Again, some people like to use these rooms, maybe divide them up and maybe add some extra accommodation, but you've got to remember that this will always be classed as a garage because of the light. It can never officially be things like bedrooms because there's not enough light coming in. I would say the head height we're about right on, but there's not enough light to officially call them garages, but sorry, officially call them bedrooms, but obviously you can do with them as you please. Here's a bathroom, so if you are having parties in the other side, use this bathroom. They have put a shower down there as well. You may as well, if you're doing a bathroom this size, you may as well add a shower. So that door on the outside definitely gets you into this taverna. So you can even have its own entrance. Just to show again, that's the door that I can hear church bells in the background. That goes into the taverna where the fireplace is. So you can imagine you invite friends, they come in here and in there. Perfect. Let's have another little wander around. I'm not seeing all of this because, oh, I remember this part. This is where their cantina is. This is where they keep, so even further into the ground, this is where they make the wine. Look at this. This is a real Italian family home. Everybody here doing the wine together, doing their olive oil. Amazing. Great storage. Or to use for this, a bit of a wine cantina. What would you use it for? This is beautiful. I'm presuming they're taking this with them because obviously this is quite expensive equipment. Amazing. And then we have a little bit of storage underneath here, as if you need it. Workshop benches all along here. Obviously a place to keep the wood. And then we're coming back on ourselves. This place just goes on forever. I'm so excited for somebody. I really am. What a place this is. I just keep thinking about having a swimming pool in the front and having all nice lawns and everything else. I just love it. The more I walk around this place, I just love. Obviously this is olive oil. And this brings us back round to the bottom of the stairs where the chest freezer was. How amazing is this place? There's the boiler. Junker's boiler, so it's a good boiler. Obviously it's of an age, but it looks in good condition. I would be tempted if I was living here to maybe have a pellet burning stove or something like that down here instead of heating a huge place like this just with gas. But having said that, you're on one floor, so it may not be too bad, but you've got enough space to add different sources of heat down here rather than just using gas. Oh, blown away, folks. Absolutely blown away. Have you enjoyed this one? I hope you have. Are you ready to do final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one, quite simply stunning. It is, isn't it? It is just stunning. Lots of space, so much space. But just that amazing feeling. Yes, it is a modern style villa. Maybe some people prefer the more rustic style, but I'm sure there's going to be lots as well that love this modern style. I love the space. I love the location. 5-minute walk into the town, and just the general location is just incredible. The land, incredible. All the outside space that you've got here, the wraparound terrace. It's just a beautiful place. This is home. This really feels like home to me. You've got that amazing party space downstairs. You've got garage. You've got everything you need. You've got 2 bathrooms. You've got 3 beds. Love it. Absolute. What is there not to love about this place? What is there not to love? I really, the atmosphere is fantastic. So, you guys know what I'm going to say. If you're in the market for a large family property in Italy, in an amazing location, you simply cannot go wrong with this. So whatever you do, do not miss this one.